You know, Bill, we're New Yorkers.
Right.
You know what we have a lot of?
Prostitutes. Wonderful prostitutes, right, for all along 42nd Street.
Well, no,
You
not
can't
so
even,
much since
you can't
the late
walk
90s,
10
Bill.
feet without one going, hey, Governor,
Bill,
can I toot
Bill,
your horn?
Not since like the late 90s. We have escorts now. What's the one thing we all have a lot of?
Cab driver's name Abdul.
Oh, I guess, yes, we do have those, but no, more general, Bill.
Oh.
Neighbors.
Yes.
We all have a lot of neighbors.
We do have a lot of neighbors. Live above us, below us. Why, do you have one, Erin?
I have a lot of them, and the one right
Jesus.
next door to me is a real pain in the ass
Whoa.
and plays his surround sound all night till like 3 in the morning. Oh, motherfucker, you stupid motherfucker! Shut the fuck up! No one wants to listen to your shit at 2 in the morning. Hate you.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know, but if he doesn't knock it off, I'm gonna have to employ some tactics.
Real solid tactics, like in The Godfather 1 when they cut that horse's head and put it in the guy's bed. You think that'll make him stop with this TV shit?
Well, that might get me arrested. I was thinking more along the lines of tactics from the movie we just saw, Neighbors.
Neighbors, the movie Neighbors, yes. There was some pretty interesting tactics used there.
Want to help?
Sure, let's do it
Okay.
after the review.
So you want to go to the movies, but you don't know what to see.
What do I see?
Is it action, drama, science fiction, or romantic comedy? There are so many choices and movies ain't free, and you and your friends can never agree. The last one she picked you wanted to leave. It's the Bill and Erin outrageously entertaining film review show.
Let's go.
A couple with a newborn baby faces unexpected difficulties after they're forced to live next door to a fraternity. Neighbors starring Zac Efron, Seth Rogen, and Rose Byrne. So, what did you think about the story, Bill?
Story.
Yes.
Listen, story, solid premise.
Okay.
Solid premise and concept. Good idea. Hasn't really been done before. This type
Right.
of perspective, a young couple lives next to a frat house. Wow, haven't seen that before. But that doesn't really capitalize on that great original idea. There was some funny bits. There was some occasional really great visual gags.
Yes.
But ultimately, the story was too thin to really hold a whole film on.
Normally in these type of frat movies, we see like an evil dean or a rival
Right.
preppy frat trying to destroy the fun, out of pure jealousy or some other reasons. But here it was like a regular couple. And,
Right.
you
It's
can
told from their point of view.
Yeah, you could certainly understand why, they weren't assholes. They just wanted to get some sleep. So it was kind of difficult to side with either one. There was parts of the movie where I really was rooting for the frat. There were parts of the movie where I was really rooting for the couple. And because of that back and forth and it not being so clear, black and white, that kept me interested for the whole time.
What did you think about the character work in the movie
Well,
Neighbors?
I mean, you can tell from the trailer that you're going to have the
Right.
stereotypical frat house movie
Right.
character, so I'm not even going to focus on those. Let's focus on the main one. Zac Efron
Right.
did a great job. I really did, and is breaking further away from his High School Musical days and is really establishing himself as, I think, as someone to watch, and I really enjoyed him and his six-pack abs in this film. But with Seth Rogen, who I adore, and I know it's his shtick, but I wanted more. It was just like the same performances we've seen in Knocked Up,
Yes.
except this time he was married with a kid and actually had a job right off the bat.
I agree. Zac Efron. Hey, listen, he's the only guy in the film who gives a performance that allows the character
Layered.
to go through shades, and there's a little bit of depth to his character.
Yes,
so
there
yeah,
was.
I have to say he did a pretty good job. He was by far the best performance in the film.
But why don't you tell me about what you thought about Nicholas Stoller's direction?
Okay, Nicholas Stoller's direction. Well,
Yeah.
listen, once again, just because a film moves quickly and has lots of colorful and shiny things moving throughout it, doesn't mean it's well directed.
True.
It just means it's well made.
True.
Okay? Big difference between the two. There's also way too much improv and half-baked ideas for this guy. I mean, this guy's done good films like Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That was
yeah.
a well-structured and well-directed film.
Excellent film.
Structure is important. This film has none of it. I blame
Okay.
the director. Directing, weak.
I enjoyed the scenes and the perspective that he shot from the neighbors. You really did actually
Right.
feel the invasion into their home, the
Okay.
scenes where the frat's right outside the window, they're having sex, that sort of thing. And, I think what happened is this director kind of had his hands full with the cast and crew, and like you said, kind of let the chief let the Indians kind of run amok, and
Yeah, it was a little too much. Yeah, you can
saw that.
you can feel people hanging around smoking weed in the trailer, going, "Hey, let's try this."
Exactly.
Hey, let's try that.
Exactly,
Hey,
but it
let's
did
try
move
this.
quickly. It was colorful and at times fun to watch. So I mean, it wasn't a complete travesty, but
Okay.
not exceptional.
Okay, we're rolling. Action.
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 Spectacle.
Spectacles.
Spectacle.
The spectacle of Neighbors. Erin,
Well,
take it away.
You know, really, the spectacle was Zac Efron's body. I'm not going to lie, and that's why people are talking about it. That was really nice to look at for the entire film.
You can go to a strip club and spend less money. And when is a strip club, a female strip club, what's the cover charge? $10? Here you spend 14. $14 for me to spend.
Well, if I went to a strip club, I'd have to tip. So this was
not
cheaper.
Not gonna cut it, sister.
This
music
was cheaper.
videos. This was a long music video with occasional laughs and gags. Not good enough. Spectacle is kind of weak. It's colorful and shiny, but once again,
I did not have any trouble keeping my eyes on that screen.
I'm not a 6 month. Ooh, look at the hip hop music. People are dancing. It's edited with colorful neon. What's the fucking story about? Where are the big fucking laughs, man? You advertise yourself as old school. You ain't no old school. You ain't no Animal House.
We already talked about.
You're not even a good Seth Rogen film.
We already talked about story and characters.
I'm getting upset. Why am I getting upset?
I don't know.
Because I laid too much fucking money out for this movie.
The Erin element. This was not something that you have to see on the big screen at all. Unfortunately, Neighbors just really didn't hit all the marks for me, so I'm going to go ahead and say I definitely suggest you watching it. It is enjoyable, but wait for it.
The film factor! This film had no balls. The old school had balls. It had some moxie. This one just did not have the moxie. This one is advertised as Animal House. I'm repeating myself, but I'm getting frustrated talking about it because I expected a lot more. Seth Rogen, wake up, bro. You're getting a little too comfortable. Okay?
Oh.
You're a cutting edge kind of dude. I know you got some cutting edge shit coming out.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see it.
Yes.
Neighbors is
we
not
do.
one of them.
We do love you, Seth.
Wait for it. So what are we going to do about that neighbor of yours? I say we do it puppet style. We knock on the door and throw that horse's head in his bed while he's sleeping, and then he's going to wake up and go, "Ah! Oh my God!
Why should an innocent horse have to die
I'll never play
so that I can
music
get some
again.
sleep? We already had to shear some sheep for our skin."
Don Bill, I mean no disrespect. I have no idea that Erin is
Don
your co-worker.
Bill? Oh, you wish.
I bring you candies from the best candy shop to show respect. I
don't-
never play bass music again, Bill.
Okay, that works.
That's what we're going to do this week.
All right, if you need to go kill a carriage horse in Central Park just to...
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hire some guy to do it.